Hello friends, welcome back. I am Trilochan. Let's continue with the Python series. In the previous tutorial, we have discussed everything about the list, their various methods. In this tutorial, we'll discuss what are tuples, how to create them, and when to use them, and various methods we should be familiar with. A tuple is similar to a list. The difference between the two is that tuple is immutable. It means we cannot change the elements of a tuple once it is assigned. Whereas list is the mutable, meaning we can change the elements of a list as we have already discussed in the previous tutorial. A tuple is created by placing all the items or elements inside the parenthesis. This is the empty tuples here. This is my tuple and this parenthesis. It means it's an empty tuple you can create. Okay. So separated by the comma. So all the elements will be separated by the comma. As I said, it is same as the list. We were using square brackets in the list where we'll use parentheses here. But the interesting thing is the parentheses are optional. However, it is a good practice to use them. So similarly here you can assign some variable in elements here 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is one tuple. Okay. A tuple can have any number of items and there may be a different types: integer, float, list, string, etc. So here we can, let me show you, you can add one list also. Suppose 5, 6, 7, and you also add one string. So this is how you can create a tuple. Let me print this one again. Yes, this is a tuple. Okay. A tuple can be created with using parentheses, as I said, but this is known as a tuple packing. Okay. So here the interesting fact is we can ignore or you can skip this parenthesis also. Let me show you this. Here it is. So let me print this one again. You will see the same result. Okay. But creating a tuple with one element is a bit tricky, right? So suppose my tuple equals to 1. It means simple integer. Okay. Suppose my tuple equals to Trilochan. It means it will treated as a string, because my tuple equals to Trilochan means it's treated as a string. So having one element within the parenthesis is not enough. We'll need to trailing comma to indicate that it is a fact a tuple. Okay. So similarly, let me give you an example. Here it is. If you my tuple equals to 1, comma, if you written this like this, that means it is a tuple. Okay. So let me print this one. Here it is. This is a tuple. Accessing a tuple of elements is similar to the list. There is no change in between like list and tuples. There are various ways like indexing, and negative indexing is also there in tuples. So we can use the index operator to access an item in a tuple, whereas the index starts from 0, as similar to the list. So suppose a tuple having 6 elements will have indices from 0 to 5, right? Trying to access an index outside of the tuple index range, suppose 6, 7, in this like I will show you, okay, will raise an index error. The index must be an integer, so we cannot use float or other types. This will result in type error. Likewise, nested tuples are accessed using nested indexing, as shown in, like I will show you in the example. So here let's copy this one. This is a tuple, right? We have created copy and this paste. Here it is one tuple. Okay, so we can access the element similar to the list. Here we can place 1. It means it will give you the result 2, right? In the second place, it is value is 2 is there. So here, if you want to access this one, this value, okay, 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth position of 0. So we can here write 4 and this is nested tuple. Okay, fourth of 0. Here you can see enter. This is I. Okay, so this is how you can access all the elements in the tuple. And also we can access the element using the negative indexing, like we have done in the list. Okay, if you write here -1, guess what will be the result? Yes, it will be the my name. Let's see. Here it is, trilogy. Okay, so negative index also here working as same as a list. Okay, so here you can also using slicing operator, suppose 1, 2, 4. Okay, it will be the print the range of data or element in tuple. Here it is 2, 3, 4. It means 1 means the second position, 2, 4 is third position. Okay, 2, 3, 4. So this is how you can access the elements of tuples. Changing a tuple, like unlike list, tuples are immutable, right? This means that elements of a tuple cannot be changed once they have been assigned. But if the element is itself a mutable data type, like a list, it is nested items can be changed. Here 6.7 is list, right? This is mutable, so we can change the value of this list. So we can change the, instead of 5 we can write anything else. Let me show you this. Here suppose this is the fourth position is 0, right? So we can write my tuple equals to, sorry, here we have to mention fourth of 0 index. We can change the value. So here it is. Let me print this one. Here it is. It means we can change the value of mutable data type within the tuple. Okay. Otherwise, you cannot change the other data which is directly which is directly in the tuples, which is immutable. Okay. So if you try to change first element of this tuple, it will be not possible. Like here, if you want to change this one, let me do this. Here it is. This is the tuple object does not support item assignment. Similar to list, we can also use plus operator to combine two tuples. This is called concatenation here also. We can also repeat the elements in a tuple for given number of times using star operator. Both plus and star operations result in a new tuples. Let me show you this one. Okay. With an example, here we can I can give you a direct print. There it is. Suppose one tuple is there, 1, 2, 3, and plus one more tuple, 4, 5, 6. There it is. So let's execute this one. Here it is. So this is new tuple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can concatenate the tuple with help of plus operator. Similarly, we can use star operator to repeat the same tuple the given number of times, suppose 4. So let's execute this one. Here it is 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. That's a 4 times. We can generate the same tuple with a new tuple. Okay. As discussed above, we cannot change the elements in a tuple, right? It means that we cannot delete or remove items from a tuple. But we can delete the tuple entirely. The same using the del keyword. So we can delete the tuple, but we cannot delete the items or elements in a tuple. So here let me show you. We can delete using the keyword my tuple. So if you do this, it should give you the error. Okay, so let me check this. Here it is. Name my tuple is not defined because it is deleted. Okay. Some tuple methods like methods that add items or remove items are not available with tuple. Only the two methods are there. One is count and second one is index. You can count the number of elements present in the tuples, or you can get the index of a particular element. Okay, so here you can use like this method my tuple dot count. So let me suppose 1. So for demo purpose, let me add one more 1 here. Yes, let me check this. Here it is. So 3. So in this tuple, 1 is we can count the elements within the tuple. Okay. Similarly, one more function is there, index. So index of 3. Here you can use the output. Here it is. The 3 is in the third position. That means 2. Index is 2 of this 3. Okay. Since tuples are quite similar to lists, but both of them are used in similar situations. However, there are certain advantages of implementing a tuple over a list. We generally use tuples for heterogeneous, different data types, and list for homogeneous, similar data types. Okay. Since tuples are immutable, iterating through a tuple is faster than with list. So there is a slight performance boost. Tuples that contain immutable elements can be used as a key for a dictionary. With list, this is not possible. If you have data that doesn't change, implementing it as a tuple will guarantee that it remains right protected. So I hope you like this video. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much.